Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart,
I'm Ross.
And I'm Rob.
and we're here for Loki, episode 3. Da, da, da. So, last week's episode of Loki. Some
Pretty
shit
good.
went down. It's just one of those shows where it's like so many questions.
Yeah.
And
They give you a few little answers, but then they give you even more questions.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So,
good.
I mean, do you want to start? Should we start with the end, like the big
Yeah,
reveal
work our way
of who,
Yeah, I think
of who the other or who the bad guy was? That they
So
said was
supposedly
Loki?
a variant of Loki that happens to be Lady Loki. Although I have my suspicions on that, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, no, far away, Rob, far away. What's your suspicions?
Well, there's been a lot of chatter about it. Maybe it's the Enchantress rather than Loki using his name to spread, because everyone. Yeah, there was that scene earlier on in the episode where they're talking about how many variants of Loki they've caused problems over the years. So
Yeah.
if I know he's a big thing for the time variant, I'll make it look like I'm Loki.
I'm
And-
just one of them.
Yeah, but also Loki was talking about how she was using enchanting powers to get people's minds, and that's a really rare skill. So I'm just throwing it out there that she might not be a Loki variant, but let's hopefully get that answer this season, this episode.
I sort of get that because it was like there was even a comment near the end. He goes, "I wouldn't do this to me."
Yeah,
And the kind of comments and stuff like that. So he felt like really off. Like this
Mm.
Loki is not the one I can sort of reason with. So I agree. Yeah, it seems a bit strange. And also, I don't timey-wimey stuff that I always get confused about in these shows. But if there's only one timeline, how can there be a Lady Loki?
Well, didn't Owen Wilson say when Loki was sitting down talking to him that because Loki was like, oh, if there's only one timeline, how does it end? And he's like, oh, the timekeepers are still working that out. So I wonder if they're still fixing the sacred timeline from the multiverse into one, and she's a survivor of a timeline that's been eradicated.
But this still exists in the future.
She's like this Loki. She's gotten somewhere. She's escaped from the timekeepers and become a variant. So
Yeah, but you're saying because there's only one timeline where now,
yes,
but they're trying to unwind it in the future. So in the future,
no,
there's still
there were loads of them in the past, thousands of multiverses. The timekeepers went, none of that shit. We're going to put it into one, and they started putting it together. And at some point, she's been on one of these timelines that's got merged, but she's somehow become a variant.
Broken out of it.
So
okay, makes sense.
because all she's done so far is bomb the sacred timeline, didn't they say at the start? So she's causing a fuck ton of chaos that's going to cause them to try and stop that from unraveling.
Well, essentially, all those bombs got teleported to different points in the timeline, and all those strands just went whoop.
It's a complete chicken and the egg scenario where now she's already blown up the time and create multiverse. Then she gets created, but she was the one that did it in the first place. But she's from the future.
Yeah. I hate that shit.
Bootstrap paradoxes.
Which one came first? Yeah.
I hate those.
But if he's in charge, that would make sense that it's not a variant. Loki, so it's somebody that was in the sacred.
But there were.
It's a sacred timeline, just bullshit anyway.
There were a number of
question, right?
Questions, that got raised out of that. So
because when they were sitting on that coffee table talking, it's just like, so you're telling me there's one timeline that no one can deviate from. If they do, they get erased.
Yeah.
So you're taking away free will and people's choice. It's like, yes, I suppose we are, which is not a good thing. So
begs the question of who the timekeepers are, if they exist, because that's something that we think might be bullshit.
And lots of people online have been saying like they always focus on the middle timekeeper, and he looks very similar to someone that we could see from the future called Kang.
So if you have the power to weave the timelines of the multiverse into one yourself, would you not make it the one where you come out on top?
Yeah, they control the universe. So it kind of it does. It kind of makes you think that this whole timekeeper thing is a load of crap, and Kang just built it so no one will ever.
Or it was legitimate, and he went back in time and changed it for his own.
Yeah, true.
His own conquering.
Because like someone's conquering Kang the Conqueror. You mean?
But it's gonna be interesting in this episode because, obviously, Loki, she went through that time door, gate, whatever they call it, and then he went after her. So, are we gonna have a nice long conversation and try and figure some shit out? Or
I hope so.
Or she'd gone to some sort of trap universe. So he's gone in it. Now he's stuck in it. She's like, you fell off my trap.
Tricked you. Maybe. Because interesting, because the agent that she took. I don't know what, she tortured her or brainwashed her or whatever, but she said she's told her
where the
timekeepers are as well. So that's going to be interesting as well. Do we get to go and is that where they've gone? Is that where she teleported to go and where the timekeepers are? So many questions. There's a whole new territory.
I feel like you would send one of those bombs there as well, though.
Kill
just go straight there, and that would really cause because no one could then control it.
I don't know.
The fear is that once you've blown up and made the multiverse, you want to keep it.
Well, the thing is, to me, it looked like she was creating all these branching universes to get all of the time. They call them Minutemen, don't they? The cops.
Yeah.
To get them
out.
Keep
them busy.
Yeah, keep them busy and get them out of the building, wherever the hell they are in that weird end of the universe thing, just so that she's got a free reign of the place.
Probably get to the TVA and then get to the time.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Guess. Yeah, because I'm still like again like on this rule, the rules of the thing, because when they go into a variant thing and the line's going up, they're like, oh, it's nearly hitting the Nexus line or whatever, and it's like, what does that mean? Like, I don't like they haven't really explained it. So when it gets to there, it can't be reversed.
It can't be reset, and it becomes a new reality. So they've got to,
because they don't get a lot of time. Because in that beginning of the second episode, is like they got there and like, right, let's look around for them, and then literally Loki spoke for about 2 minutes. Like, right, we'll need to reset it now, or it's going to go red. It's like, you were there for like 30 seconds, guys. What the hell's like? They don't get a lot of time to do anything.
Yeah, I'm guessing most of these, because like they said in that first episode when the Tara Strong clock was talking, like if you don't realize you become a variant, it just happens sometimes. You know, if you take something differently, and then all it takes is the Minutemen to show up, it basically vaporize you and walk away again. So as long as they know there's something wrong, they can go anywhere in time and space, drop a charge, walk away. So I guess you wouldn't need that much time, but this Enchantress / Loki / whoever it is just knows their movements, knows what they're doing, and it's just wreaking havoc.
Yeah, I like the big reveal of like where she's been hiding has been Apocalypse.
Yes.
Just before Apocalypse is to be hiding, because then if you change anything, it doesn't matter because that place is going to die anyway.
Yeah,
that was quite a clever twist.
So that leads more to the theory of the timekeepers are talking bullshit then, because if there are loopholes like that exist that they aren't aware of, then how much else is wrong with what they're doing?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I think we should jump in and find out then.
Yep.
Guys, just before we watch episode 3 of Loki, please don't forget we have a Patreon set up for the channel, so if you want to see the full reactions to this episode as well as the rest of the season, as well as all the other shows we react to, head over to our Patreon, come support the channel. We really do appreciate it, and you'll find all our full reactions there. Some funky music.
This is what the timekeepers listen to when they're making it.
Standing on this going, yeah.
They're actually trying to find the best mixed track.
Yeah.
The different realities.
They're trying to find Tenacious D, greatest song in the world.
We could do potato skins or buffalo fingers.
Or we could eat somewhere else.
Why do you hate this?
Her?
Oh, so she was a Minuteman. Because that's the one that she controlled.
Yeah.
Oh, is this how she got the information out from her mind?
Maybe.
Oh, try it. Whatever you're thinking about will get frozen in place. I'm going to ask you a question.
Where are the timekeepers?
The trick here. Where are the timekeepers?
Yep.
Okay, ask.
How many people are guarding the timekeepers?
Sorry, what?
You weren't
I don't
here.
know you.
It's okay. You're just tired.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oof.
I'm probably just tired.
How do I find the elevators?
They're gold.
Is that why nobody uses the elevator? Because
Maybe, yeah.
it takes you to...
She has gone back there. Ah, okay. Oh, get the hair up. Gonna do some fighting. Well, that didn't work.
Doesn't work in here. No
She
magic.
doesn't have her powers.
She didn't know that either.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus!
She likes mic dropping things. I like it. Get your knives out of the locker.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he thinks.
Yes! Nice. Well done, Ross.
But he's going to get blamed for everything that goes down in here now.
Because he knows his powers don't work, so he needs a weapon.
Oh, elevator.
Oh, employee of the month, he there.
I was about to say, do you want to shout a bit closer to well, you came right up to the door. Yeah.
A few questions.
Have you really got nothing else better to do?
I thought perhaps we could work together. But Now I see you lack vision.
Come any closer and I'll kill him.
She doesn't
Go
care.
for it.
Yeah, but say she doesn't care. Ooh. Oh,
Ow.
damn. Oh, you're out of juice.
Now they're stuck.
Oh, he's got his
Oh,
powers.
he's got
though.
his magic back.
Let's see if she has them as well.
Yeah.
Give it back to me. You don't even know how to recharge it.
Of course I do. Not the only tech savvy Loki.
Don't ever call me that.
Tech savvy?
No, a Loki.
Fine. For my next trick, I'll make you disappear.
What the hell?
Is that one of your powers?
Where did you send us?
What the hell?
It's mine.
The hell? 2077, Jesus. Is that the
Cyberpunk.
moon? No, that's not the moon, is it?
The moon that planet is about to crash into and destroy!
Oh, another apocalypse. She's hidden him
All of the
before.
apocalypse is saved on that 10 path. This is the worst!
She's not a Loki, I don't think.
I don't think she is she?
Don't even try it.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Neither of us is getting off this rock if we can't get that temp pad turned back
Where
on.
do you have it hidden?
In my heart.
Well, then I'll cut it out.
Jesus.
Very droll. Lovely.
Because you need me to get that thing recharged. That's the only reason you saved me out there.
Maybe.
Touche.
Yeah. I mean, sure. That too.
We just need enough of it to travel through interdimensional time and space.
Alright, easy.
Same as a AA battery.
Yeah.
Sorry about not calling some faded photocopy of me Loki.
Good, because that's not who I am anymore. I'm Sylvie now.
Oh, you changed your
Sylvie.
name. Brilliant.
It's called it.
Keeps on saying, doesn't she? I'm not you.
Reminds me a lot of Borderlands.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Or so.
In that vibe.
Things down here. Okay, hand it over.
Nope.
No.
Brute force is no substitute for diplomacy and guile.
Noted.
Let's kill him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh god, looks like a husband.
Bang.
Patrice?
You're dead.
Yeah.
You're as beautiful as I
Yeah, boom.
Patrice never said a thing that nice in 30 years. We're gonna travel.
The evacuation vessel.
Something like that would have enough.
I'd say that sounds like something that would have a lot of power in it.
But you'll never get a ticket.
You need a ticket? God damn it.
No ticket.
You always
Yeah,
need
exactly, yeah. He's still got his one from the TVA. Like, I got this ticket. Oh, it counts. Only counts.
You sacrifice all these lives just to take the power from the bloody vessel.
Yeah, I guess they're already dead anyway, right? But, yeah.
We can't fight our way onto that train.
Who said anything about fighting?
All your plans involve fighting.
I'm going to
Hello, look.
like someone with a shit plan.
It's a great plan. Just
You can't afford it.
Tickets? Orders come from the top to get her on this train.
Just make some.
Okay.
Look like it's first class and all.
A prisoner.
Evening, passengers. Hi.
Hi, welcome.
look, I can't go backwards on a train.
Well, I never sit with my. When someone taught you fairly decent magic.
My mother.
What was she like?
Oh well.
She was
Rufus.
Married to Riggs.
a queen.
Are you sure she was your mother?
No,
Yeah.
she's not actually. I was adopted. Is that a bit of a spoiler for you? Sorry about that.
No, I knew I was adopted.
What? They told you?
I barely remember her. Just blips of a dream at this point.
Is she telling the truth? It's because she's not actually
When
him.
I was young, she'd do these little bits of magic for me.
Her getting emotional now makes me think that she is. She never gets to see her mother.
Remember that. What was that? Love is hate.
Oh, piss off. Must have been would-be princesses. Or perhaps another prince.
A bit of both. I suspect the same as you. But nothing ever...
A good steed.
Flirting with himself is really good.
That's not gay, it's masturbation.
Love.
We should rest.
All right. You relax your way, and I'll relax mine.
Really pissed.
I'm amazed that none of those meteors.
Yeah,
there might not be a track. No, there is a track.
There is a track, yeah.
There's a
Maybe
huge
it's
chunk
not-
slamming into the ground there as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Come home. When she sings, come home.
Old Asgardian folk songs. She doesn't recognise it.
Another!
Yeah!
You're drunk.
No, I'm just full. But bear in mind, I'm very full. Now, I need you to... Love is a dagger. You can see yourself in it until it makes you bleed. Ultimately, when you reach for it.
Nice.
It isn't real. Love is an imaginary dagger.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Terrible metaphor.
Damn, I thought I had something there.
Stay cool.
It's gonna be fine.
Sir, can I see your tickets?
Here they are. Oops. Still, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Look, is this really necessary? There is a simple explanation.
Oh, damn! That's why she's lost one of those spikes.
Yeah.
He's pissed, don't throw it. Oh no!
Shit.
I'll be falling
For
for
30
30 minutes!
Well, that's not ideal.
Give me the £10.
Right,
She lost her headpiece as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I did take quite the tumble.
You arsehole. You killed us.
Maybe we can fix it. Okay.
Okay. I think he's playing a.
Yeah, you think when he magically disappears the machine, he can go anywhere. It's not going to get damaged.
Yeah, I reckon he isn't even out of power. I reckon he's playing her just to find out who she is. And once he finds out and he trusts her, it'll show that it's got full power on it.
What about the Ark?
The Ark never leaves because it's destroyed.
Never had us on it.
Hijack the Ark and make sure it gets off this moon.
Yep.
I mean, sounds like a good idea to me.
Sounds like it might also cause a variant.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you going to get there in time?
Here's an idea. What if you enchanted me, and you could walk for both of us? I take a nap in my subconscious, and then you could just wake me when we arrive. I've told you so much about me. I really don't know the first thing about you.
Thanks for the tactical advantage.
So you're going to use that tactical advantage to kill me when the TVA shows up.
I had to pull a memory from hundreds of years prior, before she even fought for them.
What?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
What did you say?
Yep.
She was just a regular person on Earth.
A regular person.
What?
Loved
They're all
margaritas.
variants.
I was told that everyone who works at the TVA was created by the Timekeepers.
That's ridiculous. They're all variants, just like us.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't know that.
Makes more sense than they're all variants.
It's just more proof that the timekeepers are talking bullshit.
What would you think if they found out as well that they were all variants?
We have to get on that arc and make sure it takes off.
How?
We go round.
Start a fight.
Oh no, there's a chunk of it coming off. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's
breaking it off.
half of a moon. Yep.
I think Mobius is going to find him because he knows that you can look before Apocalypses. Possible to save him.
Ah, a bar, excellent.
Just go.
Shot really weird.
Shot handicapped stuff.
Yeah, trying to do one continuous take as well.
Yeah.
Like a disaster movie.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That's some Yoda level magic there.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was a Jedi. His sword out.
What's the point of wearing a helmet if you can just get punched in the face?
Yeah. Well,
that's it all over again.
Not good.
Yeah, they're not getting off that.
Yeah, that's kind of done.
Fiddles.
Time for a drink.
Please don't be the end. Oh man!
What?
Oh. Yeah, there's nothing at the end.
Alright, feels like a bit of a wasted opportunity. They could have continued that episode a bit longer.
Damn.
I mean, you know, you're going to worry for a whole week how they're going to get off of it. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I think the only way they're going to get that is if, like you say, Mobius figures out from the hiding in apocalypses which one they're in through anachronisms, maybe. So.
I guess so. I honestly thought Loki was playing her.
Oh,
honestly
the pad.
I thought he illusioned that the pad was like running low on juice, just to do all this, just to try and find out more about her, or that when it was broken, he's like, oh no, that was just an illusion, because he does it so much in the other movies. Yeah.
I mean, it might still be.
Maybe he's still trying to play her.
He's going to next episode. No, let's just get out of here. What was that the whole time?
Exactly. So, it's out there that all of them are variants then.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they've been mind wiped. Interestingly.
Sounds like
slaved, pretty much.
Yes, which makes you think that these benevolent time gods are less and less like the thing they're trying to tell you they are.
Yeah. They're not what they seem.
And obviously, they don't age when they're on that place as well. Because she said there's a memory from hundreds of years ago. Yeah. So, I guess when
she was from Earth, and she's human.
Yeah, when you're on there, when you're in the TVA, you just don't age because you're always out of time. I guess.
Yeah, I guess there's no time.
What makes that somewhat even more insidious is if they're variants that have been taken to work there and have their free will erased and they don't remember their people or they used to be people. Who told them they were variants? Have they just kidnapped people and made them work?
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe the woman that's in charge that says she speaks to timekeepers. It's sort of that conversation where it's like, "All right, come and work for us. But you need to go through this process first, and then it's kind of like the Superman Lois thing. The process is go in the machine and just wipes your mind."
Maybe that's what the court thing is about, because we're always saying, "Well, what's the point of the court?" Because just like you're a variant, you shouldn't exist. They question them, they figure out what their sort of morals are, and they go, right, you'd actually be good working for us. Maybe they have the choice, and they say you can either be erased or you can work for us. But when you come and work for us, your memory gets wiped to keep everything. I mean, they might not know that they get their mind wiped. You can come work for us, or you can get erased, and that's the choice that you have. Because otherwise, because we said at the beginning that the court thing doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because you'd always be guilty, so what's the point?
You might just erase them on the place that you find them and then reset the timeline with the grave.
Yeah, if that's the reason and how you do it.
Like you say, if someone like Loki drops in, who's obviously a really powerful character with lots of abilities, why would you just erase him? Why not have him work for the TVA? You know?
Yeah.
Could there be other Lokis walking around the TVA somewhere?
Yeah.
Maybe they're all Lokis. What?
Which means that Mobius might still be a villain if we don't know who he is. If he was somebody,
he must have been a variant as well. I guess. Yeah, they could be anyone.
Maybe he was a jet skier back on Earth.
Maybe, that's why he likes. That's why he likes jet skis. There was a bits of their deep subconscious in their mind. They can still remember stuff.
Or the longer that they're under the thing, because I think he's one of the oldest agents. I would have thought Minuteman, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The longer you're under it, the more chance your old memories start to come through. I can see that.
It made me wonder at the start when she was in the bar with her in her mind. It's like, why would a variant even have that as a memory? You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, why would a Minuteman? You mean? Or Minute
yes,
person?
sorry, a Minuteman. Yeah. It's like if they were created to do one purpose. Then
how would they know? How would they know about margaritas and? Yeah.
Or maybe they got a little offshore thing. They got on holiday.
They must have a great holiday package.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere anytime. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. And we're thinking, is this actually? Is she Loki? Is she a Loki?
I don't know. She's never.
There's bits where I think no, she's definitely not.
And there's bits where I think she is, because she seems to be. Whether she's playing that long con of like, he's telling me everything about me, so I'll keep throwing it back in his face. He said, "Wait, they told you were adopted," so she's like, "Oh, he's told me I was adopted," so he's throwing it back at her.
Yeah,
she's throwing it back at him. So it's like,
like Master of Mischief anyway.
Yeah.
Like wherever she's Loki or not, but it's
Because she honestly seemed like she was really intrigued about his mother because she didn't get to know her.
Yeah.
But is that because she's in charge and she didn't grow up with a mother, so she just wants to know, or in her reality, her mother died. She didn't get to know, because she did seem like she was generally intrigued when he said that, she taught him magic about the frog and the fireworks and stuff. Didn't it? It looks like she was getting quite emotional about that. So
yeah,
but she doesn't you'd have thought even if you were a variant, you would have similar powers.
I guess because Loki is the mum taught Loki.
I suppose, yeah.
If the mum wasn't around, she wouldn't know how to do it.
She said she self-taught herself enchanting, and he was taught illusions by his mum. So
yeah.
So that bit does make sense.
But they just keep bringing up enchanting and stuff. Where it's like, wait a minute.
It's still interesting to find out why she's doing this plan as well. Like what? Yeah, we know the plan was to do this thing 2 years in the making to then, I guess, go to this gold elevator and go and kill the timekeepers or overthrow them or whatever. But what made us start on that path to do it in the first place? I'm kind of curious to see if there's going to get any more information about her.
You don't reckon it could be just something as simple as, why in my time did you let my mother die?
Maybe.
I mean,
could be, yeah.
Still holding on that she might be a variant from a timeline that was erased by the timekeepers, if they are the timekeepers, and she's trying to get revenge for that, or
she wants, or somehow wants it back. See if she can. See if they've tangled it one together, maybe they can untangle it to bring her one back.
Yeah.
Do you think as well, like she might be a variant of Loki, but she'll end up being Enchantress?
Yeah, could be if she becomes her own separate character. She doesn't like being called Loki, does she? So
exactly, she becomes. There isn't one already. This is her origin story.
That's cool. Yeah, that
I would quite like that.
Yeah, because she likes to. Okay, I don't want to be Loki. Did she say call me Sylvie? Didn't she?
Yeah.
It's like So if she's
it's an alias. Yeah.
If she's forging her own identity out from underneath it, then that would be a good origin story for her. So.
I think it'd be good. Because especially as well, where he's like, that's an awful name. Later on, they find out that she becomes her own character, and he's like, well, you like it, all this enchanting, call yourself Enchantress. And something goes along there. She gets her own movie, or she's in the later movies, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man,
a cool way of doing it.
Yeah. But they're blatantly going to get off that planet. It's weird how they ended it like that.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to them actually getting on the thing and being like, right, and to overthrow it.
Something to saving the day at the end of the way, because they would have saved all those people that would have died. But because that would be sort of a little way of maybe Mobius finding them.
That's what I thought was going to happen, because
they
were all supposed. If that ship was supposed to blow up like that, but if they got it to take off, it would be
a change.
Yeah, it would be a change, and they had to come and sort it out. So
yeah, because it'd be quite a lot of variants, because that thing probably held quite a few thousand.
God, then the timekeepers have to kill all those people that survived.
Yeah. Well, you definitely need the ticket system with that queue.
Jesus, yeah. So we've got the train tickets, all right? That wrong kind of ticket.
It's just Harrison Ford in a waiter's uniform. No ticket. Throws him out the window.
Oh man.
I don't know about you. I found that it was a bit weirdly edited together, that episode as well. Like the big one shot at the end it felt a little out of place. It was cool, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just
it just. I understand what they're going for, kind of like a disaster movie, King Kong, I don't know, Godzilla type thing, where like the monsters breaking down the buildings kind of thing. Is what they were going for, but you just got like because they were right in front of the gate. Or let's go around it. They went all the way around and then came back to where they were. And it's like, what? And then it was a bit weird. It's kind of like a over. Maybe that was just the director's vision of the end. So this is so it's a little bit of loopholes in that. Of like at the beginning they were dodging like meteors coming down, and then as soon as they walked out of the place again, it's like, oh, there's no meteors to dodge, and then there's a train track that doesn't got any meteors hitting it at all. I'm like, really? Okay.
I felt like if they design that train, it's from the future and a different planet. Just have it a hovering thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if anything gets destroyed.
Yeah, kind of like a Mad Max sort of like try and get to the Ark by dodging all the stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and also like I mean, I don't know if is it out of character for him. I don't know. It's weird. Of like Loki getting drunk and just like forgetting about the mission and surviving and just enjoying himself. I thought he was play acting.
Well, it was the first time he's been free since episode 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
True. I kind of thought he was just like play acting on it. Then
bear in mind, this is Avengers Loki as well, so he's
That's what I'm
through
thinking.
That growth of.
That's what I'm trying to think of. If it's out of character, it's hard to try and think is it out of character for him because it's the one from 2012. But I just kind of thought. I mean, maybe because I'm just always used to him being so deceitful. I kind of thought he was just acting it, and then when those guards came in, he was like sobered up and been like, but he was still acting. Yeah. So he seemed like a bumbling idiot for some of it. I'm just that doesn't seem like Loki to me.
Yeah, but I felt the same for her. Like up until she got unveiled, she seemed like this amazingly criminal mastermind. Had this amazing plan, but then she was pretty useless through that episode. And it was kind of strange.
Well, that's what they're kind of saying to each other, wasn't it? Like Loki doesn't plan that far ahead, but still gets along, and she obviously plans too far. Maybe because what was your goal after you broke into TVA? You were going to try and enchant somebody. It didn't work. You didn't know that you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So it was like.
Yeah.
Could be interesting. It's strange, right? Because there's only.
That's half.
We're halfway through the season already, and it's like, so what the next 3 episodes going to be about? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to have to rapidly ramp up the pace. So.
Yeah, it really is. So, guys, that was episode 3 of Loki. What do you think about it? Comment below, let us know. We've now met Sylvie, found out some more about her, got some sort of interaction with the two of them together. How do you think they're going to get off this planet? Is the TVA going to come and rescue them? Or are they going to find another way off? Or is Loki just playing her for a fool and the pad is actually fully intact, which is what I think is going to happen. That's your thoughts about it. If you want to see the full reactions of this episode as well as the rest of this season, as well as all our other shows we react to, please head over to our Patreon, come and support the channel. We really do appreciate it. You'll find all our full reactions there. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description below. And we also do a podcast. So anywhere you listen to podcasts, type in Legends Podcasting. You'll find all our podcasts there. Listen to them, enjoy them, and we'll see you for next week's episode of Loki.
Or will we?
Ooh. Indeed.
Depends if the timeline stays intact.